What the heck is that? I'm sorry, I had to show that glitch because one of my friends didn't believe me when I was like in a party talking about this. So, yeah. So, today we're talking about a serious topic. This is a new series I'm going to be pulling off, possibly. Not sure if it's going to work out, but I'm going to talk about very, very, very serious topics. And if they're not serious topics, I'm going to criticize them and call them absolutely stupid. And what the heck is wrong with me right there? Why was I walking into that boulder? Let's keep going now. So today's topic is bullying. This is a serious topic. I can't really criticize it whatsoever because I understand it. Here's the deal. I've been a bully before. There's 3 people I questionably bullied. One of them I know I bullied. 2 of them I'm on the fence whether I really did or not because they weren't saddened by it from what I saw. But one of them was absolutely saddened by the whole thing. So I really I feel I'm a bad person for ever bullying those kids. And one of them was a joke, and it just got really old. We joked around with this one kid, me and my friend, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then we told some kid to go over there and tell him the same joke. We like called him a name or something every day, and they ended up getting into a fist fight, and I almost got a detention for it. But that really wasn't bullying, I don't think, because we were just calling him one name, and that's it. Then there was a second kid where I would just stay away from him all the time because he was a weird kid, and I didn't want to be his friend. But we ended up being actually kind of good friends. He moved away in like 5th grade, I think, or 6th grade. He was messed up for numerous reasons, but, you know, I don't know. I tried to stay away from him because he was just weird. Like, at lunch he ate, like, egg sandwiches, and they really smelled bad, and I didn't want to hang out with that kid. So, yeah, but our teacher, she, tried to make us play with that kid. And then the third kid, I kind of picked on because he was really weird too. He would like scratch his scalp, and then like flakes of like dandruff would fall onto, like, he would sit at a desk and like flakes of dandruff would like pile up onto the desk, and we would kind of make fun of him for that, and he would always cry for everything in 5th grade. So yeah, and we used to be mean to him, call him names. It got so far that actually the teacher had to threaten us with detentions, me and my friend. Me and my friend were kind of culprits the entire time. So that's my background on bullying. I've been bullied so many times because I'm the weird kid that doesn't talk at school, and I understand why I'm always bullied, because I'm the weird kid that doesn't talk all the time, because I feel it's kind of useless to waste my energy on people that clearly don't appreciate what I have to say anyway. So that's why I don't talk to people most of the time. I feel that I'm always treated weird, not even bullied, just like most of the time people treat me like I'm less than them because I don't talk out loud all the time, and it kind of bothers me. It really does, because we're in a society where people think we're not equal. It really does bother me. But there's 2 types of bullying, or I think there's arguably like 4, but really there's 2. There's in-person, and then there's cyberbullying. I've never cyberbullied before, and I don't understand the motive for cyberbullying, because you can't see the person's reaction at all. I don't understand it. I just don't get it, because the whole point of bullying, coming from a bully, okay, it sounds like there's psychological issues involved when you're a bully, but the whole thing with being a bully is seeing the reaction of the person crying and being, like, tormented by you. Okay? I feel bad for ever saying that, and I apologize dearly, okay, for ever saying that, but that's the whole point of a bully, okay? So I never understood cyberbullying because there's no point. You don't see anything. So I don't understand cyberbullying. And being cyberbullied, many people every year kill themselves because of it, and I don't understand because it's just typed words. I've been cyberbullied before too, but not, I guess on the level of, like, on social media, people posting pictures of you that shouldn't be posted. But you're an idiot for taking the picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's your fault. It's your fault. It's unarguable that if you took that picture, you are a moron. And I don't want to say anything offensive, but you are a moron for taking that picture, okay? Nobody ever deserves to die for that, but I'm saying you deserve whatever you get. I'm sorry. Not suicide. That is not what I'm saying you deserve. You don't deserve to get hurt or harmed or any of that, but I mean, you deserve to get criticized insanely if you take a bad picture like that. Whatever. So, as I was saying, though, that's the only form of cyberbullying I've really ever heard of that makes people kill themselves. And even that makes no sense, because they just have a picture of you. I don't understand it. I mean, I know why, because you have this sense of, like, not owning your body in a way, but I still don't really understand that, and I don't know, but and people harass other people because of those pictures, and they blackmail them, and they I don't know, but let's keep going. I don't understand cyberbullying whatsoever, obviously. I just don't get the motive behind it, and I don't get how people are saddened by it at all. So, I have two options for a solution to bullying and, I guess, cyberbullying, which I still don't understand, but if it's that much of a problem, I have to mention it in this commentary. Even though I feel everyone involved, no offense, I feel bad for saying this, but I don't think they're playing with the full deck on both sides of the spectrum if it's that much of an issue, because it's just people typing on a keyboard and copying and pasting stuff. So I really don't see how that's much of a problem. By the way, this is Battlefield 3 gameplay. I forgot to mention that before. So, here are my two solutions. So here are my two solutions. Solution A is to put every bully to jail. But obviously that won't work unless we're in a dictatorship, and even that won't work, and plus they have their own problems besides bullying to attend to. So, we're obviously not in one. Well, it's questionable if we're in a dictatorship or not, but for the most part, we call ourselves a democracy, so let's just stick with that, and it wouldn't work whatsoever. So, I personally would go to jail. I would make myself go to jail. I would turn myself in. I mean, obviously I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but I would feel morally I would have to. And I'm not saying this to please my audience or anything. I would really feel that I was guilty and I would need to go to jail for a long time for bullying those kids I mentioned earlier. That the two kids I don't feel sad for because they really didn't, I didn't do anything to them that bad. But the third kid I feel really bad for, and one thing I want to point out in this commentary I didn't say before, I accept criticism. If you are a weird kid, okay, everybody can make fun of you. But if it goes to the point of every single day somebody making fun of you, then that's bullying. That's what I think, personally. If it's a one-time deal, fine, leave it alone. That's it. That's society. Everybody criticizes each other. That's how society works. But if it's a reoccurring event to the point where you want to harm yourself or harm others, then I think it's bullying. Or if you get so saddened, maybe you're not thinking of those two options, and you're just so sad that you can't get up in the morning because of somebody else, then I think that's bullying. And I'm not sure if that was the case with the third guy, but I have a feeling it was, and I feel really bad for him. But yeah, obviously, solution A will not work. So solution B is more viable in our society. It's more viable in every society, actually. How it's going to work is it's a 4-step program. I made this up completely by myself. There might be somebody out there that has a similar idea, but I've never seen it before, ever. So I'm going to just go with it as my own. Okay? This 4-step program is... It has... How would I explain it? Let me just tell you the 4 steps, okay? So, step 1, report the bullying. The victim has to go out there and report the bullying. Step 2, but wait, I just want to say something before I say step 2. This gameplay, I am the, super duper medic, and I save everybody in this game, of Battlefield 3. It was a really, really good gameplay, and I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't letting me revive him. It does that a lot for whatever reason. So as I was saying, step 2 is if the bully has been proven before, they don't jump ahead in the process at all. They don't go ahead any steps. But in any case that there was a massive amount of bullying, they would be looked at first because it would be the easiest to prove because they bullied before, according to this process. The rest of step 2 is the victim, no matter if they were proven before the bully or not, the victim must prove via a camera, or via, I don't know how it's pronounced, whether or not the person bullied them. How this would work is there's already cameras in every school. You may not know that, you may be a disbeliever if you're younger, but every school I've been in, there's been at least 5+ cameras. High school, there's a camera on every single hallway, every single room. And next time you go to school, if you don't believe me, look at the ceiling. There are black orbs. Those aren't light bulbs, guys. They're cameras. So, it makes you wonder what they do with the footage. Never use it for bullying, do they? They don't use it for anything. Probably they use it for, the NSA and crud to spy on you, and it's been happening for years now. But still, let's keep going. They could put those cameras to use. Yeah, they can store it off in a database somewhere also, but they can use it for use, and if the victim says at this time, at this place, I was bullied, then they look at the cameras and say, hey, you were right, or hey, you were wrong, that doesn't look like bullying, it looks like criticism, or it looks like this, or it looks like that. Yes, somebody would have to determine that, and it wouldn't be probably a police officer, it would be a counselor or a principal or something, but still, I mean, that's something that might need to be improved upon, but still, if they can't prove it then, they have about 2 to 3 weeks, not sure what it would be, but 2 to 3 weeks, if it's a reoccurring incident within that time, and that's usually when bullying reoccurs, is within 2 to 3 weeks, probably even earlier than that. So the thing is, if it happens again and they have proof this time because they can go to the office and say, hey, it happened again. If it was a false report, the victim will be penalized because probably most of the time if there's no proof, then they probably are lying and trying to get the bully in trouble that isn't even a bully. So let me keep going. Step 3 is if they're not proven, they get let go. That's it. If they are proven, they're bring to step 4, or bring, I can't pronounce it personally. I've always screwed that up. Sorry. To the penalty phase, step 4. Step 4, if it's a first occurring thing, they get a minor penalty or they get no penalty at all. Just a warning. Not step 2, sorry. If it happens 2 to 3 times, they get a detention/referral. If it happens 3 to 4 times, they get kicked out of the school and go to a bad school. Those really exist, guys. There is schools out there. I've had people in the neighborhood, not friends, but people in the neighborhood that have gone to the bad kid schools. Look it up. I'm not sure what they're called, but it's basically I don't want to say it, but it's basically where all the people that don't really fit in with society, not the quiet kids, I'm talking about really like the bad kids that like stab each other with pencils and bully each other and, go insane in the middle of the school. I've had somebody do that in my elementary school, and they actually kicked the principal and she fell over and then like she ran out of the school and stuff. That's a whole nother commentary in itself, but yeah, those types of people, they go to the bad kids school, where the school doesn't want to teach them anymore because they are possibly destroying the work environment and they are destroying, are attempting, or they are harming people. And yeah, that's not good. So bullying would kind of be in that. So that's my solution. I don't have that much more time left. This commentary's actually been a lot shorter than the last one. Hopefully this works out just fine. This gameplay, by the way, I was playing with CY in both gameplays, but this gameplay, he got, I think, 33 and like 5 or something. I'm not sure, but still, he did really good. I wanted to point that out. So like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Hopefully you like the Battlefield 3 gameplay. See ya. Peace. Hopefully this gets approved somewhere in the world. Maybe it can help somebody. Well, see ya, bye.